is up, guys? Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be talking about the update for Street Racer. Now this actually happened a while ago. I'm just a little late to making this video, but it is not that much different from whenever I made my Street Racer video. So the mechanics are pretty much all the same. There's just a few differences between the old version and the new version. So for a while, it was still the same races that were originally there. It was just a limited amount of the races. There was, I think, like 5 to 10 of the races that were sort of on rotation. So the races would be different every day. Well, that was actually changed again, and there was a full update to Street Racer, and now there is all new races. And instead of the races being separated by class, you can do any race with any class of vehicle. So if I drive over here, you will see that the only classes that it has to be land vehicles. And so the world record is done with the Nero Custom. That is a super. But then the class that I'm in right now is the emergency class. My PB is with this car, and then there's the emergency class record down at the bottom as well. Now, another difference between how it used to be and it is now is that if I'm driving through this, you see it says there, you must stand still to start a race. You can no longer sort of drive through and press start while you're driving through the start line. You have to actually sit still and press E to start the race, or left bumper if you're on a left bumper if you are on a controller. Now it still works the same way that you go through and you go through the checkpoints. And you might have seen that we just passed somebody. If you are a street racer, it actually gets rid of all traffic and all other players. You cannot interact with anybody else. So I just said that you're not able to see anybody, but that's not quite true. If there is anyone who is actually a street racer, you will be able to see them, but they will show up as being in passive mode. So you can see other street racers, but everybody else will be invisible. So if you happen to be a street racer and you're not able to interact with someone, you will have to switch jobs and then switch back to street racer after you give them whatever you're giving them or interact with them in whatever way you're doing. Keep that in mind. If you're, say, trading something with somebody, you will have to switch from Street Racer before you can do it, because basically you become in your own world. As you can tell, someone just drove by there, but they were not there. So crash right at the finish line. There we go. Got 12th in the emergency class. It's not PB, but that is pretty much how it works. And once again, like I said, there is sort of set races now. Again, they are all staying. There are 12 races currently. Probably the most popular one, I believe, is actually probably this one right here, the LS Highway Loop. I see people doing this one all the time. Seen people do this one quite a bit as well. This one not as much, as well as this one. Seen a bunch of people do this one as well up in Sandy Shores, going around Alamo Sea. So if you in chat do /racing_ghost_enable, you should see a ghost of the world record, as you see right there. Now, it is not accurate to the actual movements. It is just, it is relative to your movements. I don't know why this thing has all of a sudden decided that it wants to roll. It sort of just gives you an idea of how fast you would actually have to drive to beat the world record. Now, I think that is everything. And so, like I said, this is a pretty short video. As I was saying at the beginning, there's not much of a difference between what Street Racer is now and what it was before. Just a few changes between how it sort of works. And sort of the major difference is that there's no traffic and that you're unable to interact with other players. As you see, there's someone right here, but they aren't over there right now. So I couldn't interact with them unless I were to switch from being a street racer. If you have any questions about this or anything else, you can leave those down in the comments and I will be sure to answer them for you or make a video about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.